What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video from last night after a day of Reeeeeack content, which your boy Duty didn't bother taking a look at Phil's stream. I hung out with Alt, Decepticon, and the crew and watched Phil try to watch videos and try to have some intelligent thought on what he's actually watching, and of course he failed. And then last night was StreetFighter 6 community lobbies, which was full of fun salt. I mean, the trolls were out just trolling Phil, and that was probably the best part of it. So let's get into the video, see what Phil has to say. By the way, his video was about 8 minutes long. I cut it down. I took out the fluff and the nonsense. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, and how to scam a scammer. And for some reason, that video got limited ads, no ads, so you'll see no ads on it. I'll make no money on it. Despite the fact that nothing got claimed and there's nothing in there that's risque at all, it still got flagged for limited ads. So this is the problem with this show. I want to say thank you to everyone who did support the channel today, despite the fact that I make no money on these videos. And I mean it too. Like, I'm going to make no money whatsoever on the videos from today because they're all going to end up getting claimed or demonetized. YouTube is really stupid in this regard. There's nothing really I can do about it. But it was a great show. Definitely, I think people enjoyed it regardless.
Okay, this of course annoys me to no end when Phil says he makes no money whatsoever on those videos, which is a lie. He makes memberships. He makes the money off the membership. So right now he's up to what, 130 members. He's actually scheduled to drop about 40 members this week, so that's going to drop back down to under 100. But he makes money on memberships. He makes money on super chats. He makes money on tips, yeah, and he makes money on I think he may get the occasional super thanks, but I don't know if that doesn't qualify, being that he gets, well, if he gets limited ads, he can still get the super thanks or whatever. So he makes money. He makes an abundant amount of money. Now, of course, Phil wants to be greedy and he wants it all. He wants the ad revenue. He wants, you know, more tips, more super chats, more super thanks. And it just doesn't work that way, Phil. You are not interesting enough to kind of garner that support. I mean, you're not interesting enough when you play gaming, which is your forte. And when you do the React content, it's just boring nonsense, honestly. That channel is only being supported by, again, 4 or 5 individuals who, for some reason, love your React content. I'm looking at, you know, Slayer with the K-pop crap and Derek and some of those morons. Yeah, and you know, yeah, I mean, I can understand where you're stressing out because you don't make enough money on the channel that you deem is necessary, but you can't sit there and say, I'm making no money on those videos. You are, Phil. You're making, the money you're making is from memberships, super chats, and tips. So to you to sit here and just complain that you're not making anything is just flat out bullshit. And you really need to stop saying that. You might want to say you're not making any ad revenue. But again, when you created this channel, you knew this going in. You knew that the way it would be supported would be through memberships. That would be your driver. And because you're stuck at between 70 and 100 members every week and you don't feel like that's enough money, that's a you problem, Phil. So please stop saying you're not making any money, okay? I would appreciate it.
And thank you to everyone who supported the React channel today. Also, keep in mind, all of the footage from yesterday's Machinima Marathon React event is also going live over the week. So every day you're going to have some new Machinima React coverage, plus some clips from DSP versus the internet going live over on my sister channel, DSP Reacts. And even later in the week, there's going to be a Q&A video and a food vlog, Feasting with Phil. It's actually one of the most disappointing Feasting with Phils I've ever done, so you probably won't want to miss it, all right? So all that is going on over on DSP Reacts. But then tonight, we had a community lobby night in Street Fighter 6 where the viewers can come and play me. And I want to do something a little different tonight. I think we called it like the ladder challenge night. And what this means is that what I'm going to do is play characters in the level of rankings that they have in the game. So for example, who's a low tier character in Street Fighter 6? Probably Zangief and Lily and Dalsim at this point. Although Dalsim can be played high level, he's ranked pretty low because of how hard he is to play. Then just above them would be like Honda, probably Lily. I already said Lily, right? So probably Honda, probably Ryu, Marisa, and then top tier characters, for example, right now would be kind of like Rashid, Luke, and of course my best character is Blanca, so I would rank him as a top tier, although overall he probably isn't. He's probably going to end up being like mid tier. But anyway, here's the idea. I pick a character that's low tier, everyone has to try to beat me, and I'm going to keep playing that character until someone beats him. When you finally beat me in a set, then I swap to the next character. I started with Zangief, and I won for like 90 minutes straight. Almost no one beat me, but then at the end, someone finally beat me, and of course, it was a Ken playing pattern play. I couldn't get around it. I got beat, and then I started playing other characters, so then I did get variety. I played Dalsim. I played Honda for a bit, and Honda actually got some wins with, which was surprising. I'm actually learning a little bit with Honda now, I think. I played with Lily, and actually had a great match with Lily against a master ranked Jamie. Really great set if you want to watch it. And I think lastly I went to Marisa, and then I went to Ryu, and that was the end of the night. So I never really got to the top tier characters, but my Zangief held it down for a long ass time, which was pretty fun. Now I'm sure over time people will get better, and that's not going to be the case every week. And of course I don't have to do this every week, but it was just something fun to do. I was happy because it seemed like some more people who actually wanted to play me got to get in there. Some regulars and stuff actually snuck in and got to play matches, which was very nice. So overall, it was a pretty good night of Street Fighter. I had a great time. So solid streaming day today.
Okay, so let's review the playthrough. So I'm not sure which playthrough he's referring to. I think he lost the first match. And then I think he won the second and third and maybe fourth match. And then he started losing. He started playing some platinum players and he just got beat. People were playing with Ken, which, Ken is a detractor and he can't beat Ken. People were playing with Dalsim and he doesn't know how to counteract Dalsim, especially when he plays with Zangief. It was pretty hilarious, and big ups to Gotekin, big ups to Jose. They were holding it down the whole night, popping in the lobby, frustrating Phil, but also the trolls were out in full effect on the streams, just LARPing and aggravating Phil, which was great. I posted the video last night. If you guys want to see it, it's great. It's like 13 minutes of just pure salt of Phil, and also he got perfect KO twice. By I think one was a gold player and the other one was maybe a platinum player, low level players, and they just beat up on Phil. It was pretty hilarious. It was funny. Also, the last match that I clipped was really funny. Someone came in and apparently they switched their names, or someone else came in, and the person playing was PDF File Derich, and that was hilarious. And of course, that triggered Phil that someone would come in and harass his son Derek. So definitely check out that video. It's really great. It's on my channel. Lots of fun and a lot of coping stuff from my boy Phil.
Tomorrow, I'm sure you guys are going to be happy because we're getting back to full-time, regular scheduled gameplay streaming, which I know is what most of you are here for. So here's the deal. Tomorrow, Level 1 podcast in the morning, and then it's going to be Street Fighter 6 ranked, all about Zangief. I'm calling it Zangief's Diamond Rush Madness. This stream is all ranked gameplay with Zangief. I'm 5-star platinum, but I'm trying to get him to diamond. My goal is by the end of the stream to hit diamond, and if I hit diamond, to push myself further up into the ranks, because sometimes when I've played around platinum to diamond level, I've gained like 2-3 levels in one day. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. Last time I played with Geef, I did really well, but I'm a little rusty. Hopefully I'll do some good stuff tomorrow. It should be a great ranked stream. Then tomorrow night, GTA 5, and continuing out the anniversary run. And again, I just want to remind everyone, I'm really enjoying GTA 5 as a throwback playthrough. I'm having a good time with it. We're 6 hours in. I'm planning on playing it 3 days straight this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. But the one thing that's lacking is not the views, not the engagement, but the support. These have been slow support on those GTA streams for some odd reason. I don't know why, because everything else is there. If you like GTA and you're loving this throwback playthrough, if you could support it in some way, please do, and thank you. For example, maybe perhaps you would like to do a super thanks on one of the videos if you're watching on demand, or leave a tip. Even if you're not there live, you can still contribute to the playthrough. It helps, all right? Or if you're going to be there live, if you could support it in some way, please do. I am a little concerned. I want to play this game at length once we beat Final Fantasy 16. I want to play it as a daytime stream, but I need to know that people are going to support it. So let's see what happens tomorrow night. All right, guys? Thank you all. Great stream today, all day. Had a great time on streams. Hope you guys did too. Please post up your favorite moments for the anniversary event. Had a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow for Geef. Peace out.
I don't know why, but he just annoys the shit out of me when he says Geef. 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 Or when he says tech. Come on, boomer. You're such a fucking boomer, Phil. Just say the word. Just say the normal word. You sound like a moron. You sound like an idiot. Anyway, yeah, the GTA 5 is just not saving the channel. And of course, Phil has to do a Begment really hard on this. I have a feeling that he's going to try to shoehorn this into the day streams, and it's just going to continue with the low support. It's a 10-year-old game, Phil, and people that enjoy GTA, they enjoy playing it. They really don't enjoy watching it. And then to watch you drive like an idiot and be annoyed, people don't care. I mean, some of the people come out, I mean, mainly the detractors, to laugh at you, to see how terrible you play the game and to see how terrible you drive, and you just, you know, continuously getting wasted in the game. But that's it. I mean, your dents really don't care about it. They don't want to support it, and it's just been, you know, it's just been consistent low support. You streamed it 3 times, and each time you barely crack $50. So I don't think it's going to help if you push this to the day streams. You know, the only way it's going to help is if you keep continually guilt tripping the dents every stream and keep threatening that you're going to quit the game unless they support. That is the only, you're essentially going to give it the Wulong treatment. And you guys remember the Wulong treatment. Every single stream before he streamed it, he started threatening that he was going to wage quit it over and over and over again. And then the dents would come out occasionally and support, but you know, it really didn't have that support. And I think we're going to run into the same issue with GTA 5. I mean, his support has been very slow. I'm going to actually do tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to do a kind of financial review of his whole month as a whole, and it's going to be bad. His tips, everything kind of just has dropped and fallen off for the month of July, and his viewership too is just shitty. So he's going to get a really small, you know, he thinks last month's check was crappy. Wait till it gets next month's check. It's going to be even worse. And he knows it. I mean, he knows it, and that's why he's going to be pushing the whole special marathons. He may actually try to include a 3rd marathon event just to raise those tips. And yeah, he just refuses to play any new games. There are some games out there that he could play that he skipped out on. But again, the problem is he skipped out on it. These games are over a month or 2 months old, and who really wants to watch a playthrough that's from a game that's 2 or 3 months old? You know, he's only playing GTA 5 because it's on Game Pass and it's free. If it wasn't on Game Pass and it wasn't free, he wouldn't be playing it. He'd be playing some other boring Game Pass game. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. The bag should be should be tough this week. I mean, I expect him to go full bag today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. I mean, the only real good day he really had was on Saturday, and I mean that the retrospective machinima event was a disaster. I mean, honestly, usually for those events he would get several $100s, and he had to beg and actually bring out the gin just to get $100 tip. And yeah, I mean, that's going to be Phil until at least maybe September, and he may get lucky with Starfield, but we don't even know, because he rips and shits on RPGs, and Starfield's going to be a very lengthy RPG. And let's see if he actually commits to playing it or just tries to speedrun it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.